Hello everyone and welcome back to another race at TeamSport Bradford. Today is Halloween karts, which I've never done before. It's a 5-minute qualifying, then into a 45-minute race I think it was. And in qualifying I got P9, but in the race you then need to do a pit stop where you can either get time given to you or time taken away, which then I did at the end of the race. So have fun and watch the race unfold.
How rude.
And I get a decent start while Lorenzo tries to go to the outside, which you don't normally want to do at Bradford, and that guy just drives into a wall. Don't really know what happened there. And that is a red flag at turn 1. We go green and Lorenzo kind of brake checks me. I don't think he meant to, but now we're already basically halfway through a lap and we've only just gone green. Coming down to a teardrop. Just going to try to keep it as clean as Lorenzo doesn't really do that, as he's fighting the kart a lot there, bouncing a lot, so we can't really get a run. And now coming through the last corners, Harvey Roberts already pits on lap 1, which is what he normally does, to be honest, when it's a pit stop race. So we've done the first lap as Lorenzo. I don't think he's got a good kart by the looks of it. So the guy in the green TeamSport suit, I think Lorenzo hits him, but still can't really overtake. Now turn 4, as Lorenzo tries to go on the outside, as he tries squeezing the guy in the TeamSport barrier out. Can I go through here? Yeah, as Lorenzo nearly pushes him into the outside barrier. I think he tried to do that on purpose to help me. So now we're into P6. After a lap, basically. Back down to teardrop to see if Lorenzo can do it any tidier. Bit tidier. I think I clipped the wall there. So you can see me looking over my shoulder there. That was my dad. He was going to try to tell me when to come into the pits, as we've already got another person pitting, which is Tommy. So 2 people have pitted. That now puts me up into P5. I think I get a no bumping board there, as you can tell. I've kind of been hitting Lorenzo quite a lot. You can see the side by side up in front. Go back into single file. Go a bit wide there. At turn 5, look at all, nothing. There's Lorenzo there. I've kind of done that quite a lot. That's now ruined my momentum, because this is now all flat out, all the way back down. Now into teardrop. Can I try gain any time? Yeah, I've gained quite a lot there. As I look back over, and I've just been told to stay out and keep going. And another person's already pitted. That is P3, I think it was, so now I'm in P4. And that's a warning on the 4th lap of the race, I think it is. I think it's for bumping. I'm gonna try to stop now. Now back to turn 4 as I'm a bit closer now. Maybe look for a move. No, he pulls away quite a lot on the exit there. Now we're in a little train as I'm in P4, so I'm just trying to go as quickly as possible, because the pit stop is going to be a really important factor in this race. And catch up quite a bit there again, so I look over my shoulder. So I was told to stay out, and if I'm in clean air, definitely stay out, but only come in if I'm obviously told to. As now I'm in P3, and P1 comes into the pit lane, which was quite a trend. Whoever comes in P1 always pits the next lap. So Lorenzo does quite a big lean there. Now turn 4, can I maybe overtake Lorenzo here? Gonna look for it, and yeah, turn 5, really good overtaking spot at Bradford. Pretty clean as well, which isn't normally in TeamSport racing, as that's number 3 on the counter there, Lorenzo. As he gets payback on me there and hits me. says sorry, then pulls straight back up, which maybe lets the TeamSport suit maybe go for a move. So now he's getting nudged again. So P1 now pits, so I'm now in the leader, but I've been told to just stay out when I'm in clean air, so I'm not going to follow what everyone did and pit the lap they get into first. So I'm just going to try go for as long as I possibly can, really. Now we come through teardrop really cleanly as I look over. My dad tells me to stay out, but I kind of point at the pit lane because I think that's what he said. But I stay out because, like I was told before the race, if you're getting clean air, and we've got a red flag, which no one really knows why. And as you saw, that was the fourth and probably the final one, because I kind of probably gap him now, like I normally do with him. So it's yellow. I'm trying to just slow down everyone, make a little train, because if I can make a train then it'll get a bit carnage as we go green now, the exit of turn 5, which he was probably a lot closer to me there than normally, as I'm telling him to work together and just go. As I've done now 2 laps I think, staying out. In P1. And now back through teardrop again very nicely, I think. And then my dad told me to come into the pit lane, even though he told me to stay out in clean air before this.
Down. It's not f***ing late now, say. Copy.
Well, after the race I figured out I actually wasn't meant to come into the pit lane. My dad was just giving me the signal to just stay out and keep going. But now I'm in P7, so I've gone from P9 to P7 after pit stops, and I'm now really close to the drivers who are in front of me. But I'm in a bit of a train now, which I'm obviously going to lose time to whoever was in P2. So now coming on the exit of teardrop, I'm going to try and make an overtake on the driver in front, as I'm not really close, but then I get through. I think he tried to let me by because yeah, he's coming into the pit lane now, as that puts me in P6. So now the 2 drivers in front of me, they've got a bit of a gap, so now I just need to try and catch up, which I've already got quite a bit there in just turn 1. So now there's a massive train forming, but which is actually caused by a back marker who wouldn't move out the way, the person in the yellow suit. So this is now going to be a really good opportunity to try catch up to get maybe P5 or 4. So now coming into the last few corners, there's a bit carnage up in front of us now. Tommy's lost a position due to the back marker. And now side by side into turn 1 when Tommy comes out in the better. And that is one of my academy coaches who was coaching me when I was in the academy, which is funny because now I'm right behind him and maybe going to be able to overtake him.
This is the end for you, my master.
So I couldn't get past him the first time, so maybe I'll have some more opportunities with the back marker, which is still in front of us. But some other people have got past, as we've caught up a lot just in teardrop there. I'm going through the last 2 corners, as going really slowly as we're now on the bumper. So starting the next lap, I think I got a no bumping board there, which I don't really know why. Now coming up the ramp, they've got a massive gap on me there. Now turn 4, I close again back a lot, as he's going to try to go on the outside of turn 5, which is never normally really doable. Still in the way. Now coming up the ramp, He's going to maybe go to the inside and nearly spun the person in the yellow suit out there. Now back into teardrop, going really slowly. Can maybe find the gap there. No. Now goes back behind. Now coming to the last corner, there's a little bit of gap on the inside, which you never really normally do around those last two corners, as the person in the yellow is actually slightly defending. Can we get the gap into T2? He does, so I'm going to try and now follow him through. And yeah, we do get past, so now they're out the way. Now I can just push forward and maybe try overtaking to P5. So now coming up the ramp, as he gives me a thumbs up because I'm thinking he wants to maybe work together since we've got past that person in the yellow. And now there's a massive gap to the next people, which we were really close to before. Now coming through the last corners, that's a black and white flag. Don't really know who it was for because I don't think I did out really wrong. Might be for the person behind. So now we've skipped on to, and there's roughly now 4 laps to go. As there's now the train starting to form ahead from P2 to then I'm in P6, I think. So I'm just going to be able to probably be able to catch up as much as possible in the last few laps. Now coming to teardrop. They're battling already a little bit because I think someone tried going to the inside of the ramp there. Now, as someone's going to maybe try to get the overtake going there, and they're defending a lot now, which will be obviously helping me to catch up. There's a back marker in front there. Now starting the next lap, as I'm catching up quite a lot. As the back marker moves out the way of everyone there, is it going to be easy for me? No. Did they move as they point me through there, but it was kind of in the middle of the track, which just cost me a little bit of time. So the gap now into teardrop is really big. I really just need some battling as we're coming on to the last lap, I think. And the gap is still really big, so it don't really look like I have a big chance to catch up. And yeah, that's the last lap. Let the last lap carnage begin.
You must not cause contact with another driver in any way, especially front to rear contact into a corner, sometimes referred to as loading.
So I hope you all enjoyed the video. It was a very fun race for me because I also got P3. Please would you all like, subscribe and comment because it helps out the channel a lot, and these videos do take a really long time to make.